What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Sunday Night Fights. I'm AmiPolizeiFunk, and I'm here with my special guest analyst, Ciez. How you doing today, Ciez?
I'm good, I guess. It's been an interesting day so far. Probably the most interesting day of casting I've done.
I don't know what you're talking about, because I just got here, and we're just starting the show. And we've got a great show for you today, fight fans. We're going right down into it. It's going to be the Polish Wonder. He said he'd eat a bar of soap if we reached 5K. Well, guess what? We reached 5K. Is he going to do it? Is he going to deliver? Is he going to get himself out of the bottom bracket? From Poland, it's going to be BartonPL against his opponent. We think he's from North America, but he could have other origins. We're not exactly sure. His English is a bit broken up when he pride posts people on Kotu.org. It's going to be Paul A.D. They're going to be fighting in a best-of-3 match. It's going to be an elimination game. The winner of this is going to move on into the money. The loser of this is out with nothing. This is your last chance to get into the top 6 spots. Ciez, who do you like between Paul A.D. and BartonPL?
I really like watching Barton play. Like I said earlier, he's so crazy. I guess it kind of fits his personality, right? Like he will just he's kind of the guy that invented the double flamer M5 and used that in tournaments to beat people, and he just does the most off-the-wall stuff, which is always very, very entertaining.
Man,
I don't have anything against Paul, though.
Barton's our Sunday Night 5. Barton's our Sunday Night Fight Season 5 champion of the world, man. He won the second biggest event that Company of Heroes 2 has ever seen, which was SNF 5. And he took home $1,005 and an Alienware portable. I'm curious, I wonder if he's playing it on it right now. He got some Alienware keyboard gear and a mouse and a headset, and he could be using all of that as he loads into Kolodny Ferma, where these two gladiators are going to knock each other's socks off. This is going to be good, you guys. I've been looking forward to this. This is going to be a good fight between my BFF, BartonPL, and my NF, new friend, Paul A.D.
Are we back on track? Yeah, I think we're good. We got 3 minutes to burn.
Track? All right, we got 3 minutes to burn.
Yeah, you're sounding good, Ami. You're sounding like you're off tilt.
Are we back?
You're refreshed, you're renewed.
Breathe, and now, okay. So look, folks, we got 3 minutes before this kicks off. It's gonna be good, man. This is what they trained for. So these guys, they clawed their way through the qualifiers, both of them. And let's see, who knocked Barton down? Let's have a quick look at our brackets over here on Challenge.
OMG Pop actually 2-0'd Barton.
OMG Pop, okay, that was the second round of the winner's bracket. OMG Pop 2-0's Barton, sends him down. So then Barton was awaiting the victor of Paul and Cruz. So Cruz had a rough main event. He got beat by Korean Army 2-0, and then Paul beat him 2-1. After Cruz was ahead in the first game, Paul won the next 2. Rough. So Paul sent Cruz away, never to return to Operation Charlie Fox unless we do it again next year, and earned his right to face Barton. Now, Barton defeated Jove 2-1. Man, I would love to see that series. That was at the beginning of the day yesterday when you and I were casting Cruz and Korean Army. There is so much great Kotu that I haven't gotten a chance to watch yet.
It really will take a week to watch everything.
Yeah.
If you're watching even 2 hours a day. There's just so many games that were played over this weekend and also last weekend as well.
Yeah, I think that, with this tournament, I think we've seen a lot of new issues that Relic's probably super eager to get in there and fix, and there's probably some stuff that they weren't able to cram into Thursday's patch that they want to do. But, I would encourage Relic to give it a week or two, just so that we can cast replays and YouTubers can, cast more of the games, because, we're not desperate for a patch now. This patch is pretty darn good, and just give us a week or two to make a bunch of content out of Operation Charlie Fox. It would be a shame, if they patched so soon that we couldn't go back and look at all these replays.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to see, obviously I think the Centaur needs to be addressed, and I think there was KV8s running rampant through some of the other games that hopefully Relic can take a look at that.
Yeah, people are complaining
maybe the
about
sandbags?
the ghost sandbags, because like in the original game, the problem is not that you make unfinished sandbags. You can do that all you like, but basically one shot from a rifle or 2 shots should destroy it. But that's not the case. It takes like 10, 12 seconds to destroy these things that took 1 second to put down. And that's just wrong, you know. So we've seen this kind of bug before, and that's why ghosting is so cost efficient, you know, as far as time and denial of cover. So we would want, you know, like 1 or 2 shots, those sandbags should explode or be gone or whatever. So, but, you know, those aren't in our rules, so those are free game now. You can build them all you like. You know, the players are asking me, can I build ghost sandbags like Aimstrong did? I was like, if it's not banned in the rules, then you can do it. You know, I'm telling the players, you guys are playing to win. These are money games, and we want to see competition at the highest level. And, you know, the gloves are off. You know, besides those couple of commander bans, you can do whatever you think to do. You know, get in there and fight. The winner of this, Ciez, is going to go up against Vindicare X.
Are you paused at 5, by the way? Because my game just started. I paused it at 5.
All right, excellent. Let me hop in there. Make sure that I'm bringing all of our fans with us. I am now paused at 5. Fight fans, are you guys ready to put all this craziness behind us? We did an hour of flubbing around in the wading pool with the kiddies. And now we're going into the ring with the men. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Just call Aimstrong a kitty?
I
don't know if that's fair on me.
Dude, Aimstrong's a kitty just because he was in the same town. He was
okay.
I'm mad at both of them. I don't know why I'm mad at Aimstrong, but I'm mad at him too. I'm mad at both of them. But it's okay, because we're going to get over it, and we're past that now, and we did our breathing exercise. We're all right, and we're about to cast Game 1 of the Losers Bracket Round 2. Let's go, Ciez. Let's rock and roll.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, we're going to unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, Ciez, this is the first time that you and I have gotten to cast a game on Colodny Firma.
Is it really? Was none of the Dr. Walks
not
ones on Colodny?
Well, come on. I mean, from OCF.
Okay, sure. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and then, like I always say, man, I love this map. It's a classic. It's kind of like the classic Code 2 map, I think. You know, it's been in the game for forever. Everyone's played it for forever. They've made a lot of really nice changes to it, so I feel like it's quite balanced.
All right, so fighting in the blue trunks out of the eastern corner of Colodny Firma Summer. He'll be playing the Soviets. It's our player from America, Paul A.D.
Not to be confused with
And his opponent will be coming out of the west. He'll be rocking the Ober Commando vest. He'll be wearing the red trunks, and he'll be sporting those sexy Operation Charlie Fox decals. It's going to be my BFF from Poland that can into soap the SNF 5 champion of the world, BartonPL! We are back on track, Ciez. We are back on track!
I think we are.
Looks like Paul's moving towards the south. He's going to cap up his fuel here. He's building some wire around this important ammo point in the middle of the road. Barton's doing some investigating with his SWS truck. He's going to knock down some cover perhaps. He hops instantly into the church with his first Sturmpioniere. They're going to take a look outside and then perhaps go back to do some capping. Volksgrenadiers are here. 3 squads of conscripts and then a combat engineer squad for Paul. Are we looking at a perhaps tier 1 M3 build?
Could be. And so this is actually really cool wire. I've never seen anybody else wire this munitions point like Paul did, and it's going to make it a lot harder for Barton to harass the munitions and harass his fuel and his cutoff as well. I like that. That's clever. Here we go. Barton didn't make up sandbags in the mid though too. Oh gosh.
Yeah, now you know, we've seen it once or twice. Now everybody knows about it, so you can expect to see a lot more of it.
Yeah, Aimstrong started he got the train rolling on the ghost sandbag, so now maybe Relic will figure out a good way to deal with it, or maybe we have to ban it in future tournaments if people think it's too abusive. So yeah. Paul is teching, he's definitely teching tier 1. Putting that up in his base right now. I know Paul really likes snipers, and He's a huge fan of this armored assault tactics commander. I think it's because then with the radio intercept, he'll know when the potential sniper counter hits the field. And Barton's actually opting for 2 Sturmpionier, if I said that correctly in German.
Very good, Ciez. Yes,
that was
excellent.
He's going med truck as well behind his house there, and
I love it when the tarp flings up over the top.
Oh, I might get caught by Paul. He has 2 cons so close to this. Or I guess 1 con close to it.
I think
gonna
Barton
get in the
has
house
enough to defend it.
Yeah, those Sturm Pioneers are there. He has folks there too. I don't think Paul will be able to take it down. Even Barton might get the house. Nope. But yeah, I don't think the cons will be able to kill it. You can do a lot of damage to it though. Get some vet.
Let's make sure we're in sync. I'm at 345, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I guessed it's Ciez. M3 build. Points for Ami. Ami points for Ami. Caster points. Woohoo! Those are the best kind too. The like strategy points. I never get those. That's a good one.
You just get the caster curse points sometimes. Like, oh, aim strong is so good.
I get a couple points for. Well, oh geez, we're gonna have to start giving away salty demerits, right? Caster points and salty demerits.
That's right. That's right. So Paul makes a really nice move and cuts off all of Barton's income from the top of the map.
Yeah, not only that, they're going to hold it for a while. They got bags up there. They're ready to fight for it.
These Sturm Pioneers are not going to have fun with that M3. Instantly retreat, and the map control is very, very heavily in Paul's favor. Barton is bringing in a Raketin. That'll go a long way in helping prevent the M3 from running rampant. Unfortunately, it can't really chase the M3 the way a Puma or a 222 would be able to, but it should be at least able to lock down his half the map. And Paul's already decapping Barton's fuel up north as well, and his munis.
I got one more and then I'm done. Ready, Ciez?
Yes.
This unit M3 with flamers inside is going to be renamed to the early GG car.
Why the early GG car?
Oh my God, Ciez. You built low to the ground, son. The fast ones go right by you. That's the pop car. I had to explain my joke to you. I'm sure they got it in chat. I'm sure they got it. It's the early GG car. All right, I'm done. That's it. No more. That's it. No more salt from Ami. No more salt.
Right. That's right. You gotta let Pop get his focus on, hopefully get into the zone and give us some good games tomorrow. Right, we'll cast him tomorrow?
No, today. We're gonna see Pop today, my friend.
He'll be in the losers bracket finals. We're doing the LB finals tomorrow and then grand finals tomorrow too, right?
Wait, what? Pop goes straight to the losers bracket finals?
Yeah, because we covered this yesterday. If you lose the winners bracket finals, you go to the losers bracket finals.
So we won't see him till tomorrow.
All right. I believe that is correct.
Well, yeah. Good, because he should run and hide, because there are some salty co-fans.
Oh, that's a nasty nade up north. Almost wipes a con squad. This GG car hasn't really done that much, has it?
Look at the early GG car.
Yeah,
look at these flamers. They're surrounded by crowds. Oh my God, who do we shoot at?
Be there.
They're everywhere.
That could have been a wipe if he stuck in there even like one more second. That would have been a wipe. It's a really good retreat path though behind the church. Wow.
That was convenient, right?
Yeah.
When they got in and they saw everybody on all sides of the house, they were like, "Whoa, wait a second, this ain't good. Let's get the hell out of here." We got a sneaky Pupshin creeping up on the right-hand side. Do you know what Pupshin means, Ciez?
I do not know what it means.
It means little doll. Those Germans had crazy names for their stuff, right? They liked all these diminutive names. Like they named everything was like opposite world, right? Like so this tank killer is called the Little Doll, and then you had the Goliath that was the smallest tank in the arsenal.
That was remote control, right, or no?
Well, it was on a wire actually. They could go for 1.5 kilometers, amazingly enough. But they have all these funny little names for things.
Paul already putting up tier 3 in his base, and even while this is building, he has more than enough fuel for a T-70. That might bode poorly for Barton. Barton does have his first ISG out, and he's picking up a second one, so he wants to do that kind of price style, like, camp at your med truck. Probably going to pick up a JP4 as his first fuel purchase.
This Pupshin's trying to move cloaked into position, but Paul darts in and then darts right on back out, and the Pupshin never fires.
Yeah, I can't quite catch the M3. I think he probably could have just had it decloaked. Like, Paul probably knows he has
it. That was odd, right? I mean, he moves so slow cloaked that he wants to get some kind of ambush in. Doesn't want to let his enemy know where the unit is. So that's quite a powerful combo, the Pupshin and the LEIG. But you know,
yeah,
Paul's
I'm surprised he doesn't put it in the house though either. Like, it'd be good to put it in
speaking of which, did you see that?
Yeah, the demo charge.
That was filthy, man. Squad. Filthy. It's so weird when that kind of thing happens because like the XP flower is multicolored because actually both players get XP. You know, it's like for some reason the Axis player also gets XP for like killing the demo. You know. So it's like this explosion of colorful XP markers when that happens.
And lots of death. And now a T7. This is a really fast T70. Probably one of the fastest we've seen in a while. Paul still has 55 fuel even after the T70.
It was on this map that OMG Pop clobbered Love Nest with T70 spam last night.
Was Love playing OKW or Ost?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. Well, Barton does have his Pupchin, and he has one Shrek. Pupchin. He has one Pupchin and one Shrek to help keep the T70 at bay. I think it's still going to be pretty hard for him to hold his fuel, though. If he can hold his fuel until he gets a JP4, that'll help him immensely.
Let's see where this T70 is coming onto the field. He's going over to the right side. The Rakettenwerfer is there. The conscripts are finally chased off by two Sturm Pioneer squads. What do you think Barton's got up his sleeve next? He built a second LEIG, so it's like Barton is playing to win definitely, right? Two LEIGs.
T70. Yeah. Paul's getting a second T70. So Barton probably is going to have to pick up a second Pupchin or else he'll get overrun by T70s before his JP4 even can make it to the field.
Paul's got a pretty significant force representing the Rodina. They're chasing off a Shrek'd up Volksgrenadier squad. Barton's going to try to recap this important ammo. Northern part of the map. Wow, he's collecting and massing these vehicles, and he's not showing them yet.
This is like that Von Ivan, Andy is ripping kind of T70 thing they used to do back in the day.
Yeah, and he's got the Flamer M3 still, and he's just waiting to pull the trigger. He's letting his infantry scout for him. He's trying to figure out where those Rakettenwerfers are hiding. And once he can locate them, he can figure out an approach that will allow him to just rush in and torch them and nail him down with the two T70s. I wonder if he's going to get a third vehicle before he pulls the trigger on the attack. This is nice, too. The sweeper's clearing out the center from Paul. And did they even see the
There he goes.
Wow.
I think he's moving in the mid. He's going straight for those ISGs.
Okay, well,
M3 leading the way.
Yeah, look, discovered. Wow, kind of went straight to that thing. Now they're going to try to work on it. The M3 is burning, guys. There is a Shrek squad that's going to kill the M3. But the Pupchin
taking
is
so
cleared.
much damage from those Flamers, though. Yep, Pupchin goes down. Flamers have to go back to base. This is really bad for Barton.
He's probably going to lose that LEIG at top. And these, wow, this full health combat engineer squad is just roasting Axis soldiers. And they're going to full retreat. That one LEIG is cleared. Both, actually all three. Look at this. Pupchin, LEIG-1, LEIG-2 are all cleared. And now all Paul has to do is get some conscripts over to capture him. He's capping the VP. I'd go capture some team weapons if I was him. He's got one perfect. Isn't that perfect when you got a 4-man squad? Isn't that just, aren't you just like, yes? Because if it was a 3-man squad, you know, you'd have to sacrifice the squad. But 4-man, that's the magic number for capturing weapons. And even a double vet conscript's going to go try to take Barton's map away entirely. Looks like he will be able to reman his 2 light infantry Geschütz guns.
It's a very, very blue map at this point.
Yes, indeed it is. A lot of
putting up tier 2 for good
soldiers.
measure. So Barton, almost loses a Sturm in the mid to the demo charge on the house by his med truck, and he does have the fuel for a JP4 in about like 30 seconds, so maybe he can get one of those out, hunt down these T70s, and get back in the game. But he is was triple capped up until a second ago. He has a nice squad harassing in the south. Losing the Poopchin is going to be hard on him because that's going to do very well against his inevitable JP4. I do think you're right, though. I think that I think Paul should have picked up or even killed these support guns so that Barton couldn't pick them back up.
Barton's trying to just turtle up. He's trying to re-grab all his stuff. Meanwhile, Paul keeps capping. It's a bit quiet at the moment. You know, you let OKV rebuild, they can rebuild so quickly, it seems. I like to call them the cockroach faction. When they huddle around their battle group and just, like, multiply.
That's a good way of putting it. Like what Price would do in the qualifiers.
Well, a lot of OKV players have to do it. Yeah,
Ciez did it too, I think. What just blew up in mid? Was that it wasn't a squad that died? Oh, I think Paul blew the demo because it got swept. To blow up that cover in mid.
So the two LEIGs are active again. You can see them laying in rounds from afar against this Flamer squad. And they just wanted to finish another demo on the church. So Paul's being real crafty with the demos. Are the T-70s going to go for another marauding expedition? There is one Shrek squad, and the Poopchin's still back there. So, but Paul
I think it'd be a little bit dangerous move.
Well, now he's going to move forward. He's really flirting with the cone of fire of where that Poopchin might be able to hit.
Yeah, I think he wants to lead with these cons in mid to get an exact. He knows that Barton has the AT gun because of his radio intercept, so I think he just wants to kind of scout it out and then choose where to attack after he finds it. And I think his T-70 is going to go up top and harass these Sturms that are trying to retake Barton's fuel.
Well, I've got the Fog of War on right now, so we can see what Paul sees. And yeah, he's just going to go use the T-70s around the top. Now he's tech mollies. Now let's see, Barton's rotating the Rakettenwerfer. He'll probably get, no, he won't get a single shot off.
I think he needs his Shrek up there with that rack. Like, if it shoots, it's only going to take one T-70 to half, and then the other one can just strafe it.
Yeah,
doesn't even get the shot
still
off.
Reinforcing his one Shrek squad. He did call in some Jaeger light infantry from his scavenge doctrine. He's playing real turtly right now, just trying to survive. He knows he's a bit behind. Although their pop caps are practically even.
Yeah, they're pretty much... It was 59-59 second, now it's 61-59. And Barton's creeping close to that Jagdpanzer if that's what he chooses to attack. And at this point, I'd be very surprised if he didn't choose that. And Paul is probably going to have to pick up a second AT gun. And, I mean, Paul with two AT guns against a JP4, it's not the position you want to be in with just a JP4, because it has such, like, he can't hit the AT guns, right? So he's gonna have relatively nothing to push off Paul's AT guns, which can just kind of creep up on him.
When did Paul steal a Rakettenwerfer?
Yeah, in that very first push. Remember, like when the T-70s
and the four-man squad. Yeah, they grabbed it. Yeah,
exactly.
And then they retreated.
Yes.
Okay, two Flamers pushing forward in the center. They both got double vet. There's going to be an incendiary nade against them. They're going to retreat before it even lands. Oh, that was just a normal a nade. An assault nade. From the Scavenge Doctrine. And they're going to dodge it. But Barton's got a lot of stuff in the center, and it's probably going to be hard for these conscripts to cap, especially when they're getting plugged away at by two light infantry guns. These things are pounding away. Thou shalt not come into the center. 7 kills and 3 kills. Very strong unit at the moment. But Paul is just, you know, he's happy with how it is. He's got 2 victory points. He's got most of the map. You know, he's got fuel, ammo, everything's coming in. He's just chilling.
He's about to put up his, or he's putting up his tier 4, which will unlock every single piece of his tech tree. And I think a Katusha would be a very, very good investment against this campy gameplay. That, you know, if you Katusha right on top of that battle group, there's a Poopchin there, there's 2 ISGs there, there's this Vote squad there right now as well.
If he could get close and really concentrate the fire, it seems like the Katusha firing at max range into the Fog of War, it seems very weak. But if you can concentrate the fire with some vision from close range, and, you know, Paul's got really great map control, so he might be able to get the Katusha in close and fire and then back on out. But now, as you predicted, The Jagdpanzer Fear is on the field.
You can't get too close with the caddy though, because I mean, the JP4 has 60 range, so you have to be. I guess he could shoot it from behind the church. That might be his best if he can arc the rockets over the church and not get too close to the church to where the rockets will just blow up in his face.
Yeah, you never know. With the arc, high buildings are often in your way. More assault grenades, but these conscripts just totally dodged them. That was really skillful.
And now he gets to just reclaim that green cover against these Vokes that are. How are they in yellow cover there? That's weird. There's nothing there on my map, right? Somehow they're in yellow. Interesting.
The Katyusha is on the way.
Yeah, we gotta watch those barrages, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna go towards that battle group headquarters. It'll be some pretty disgusting death and destruction if they get some good rockets in.
Okay, here it comes. That was the Katyusha song. Did you recognize it?
I did recognize it, yeah.
Cool.
Is he in range yet? Oh, here we go.
It's so quiet. He's firing already from way back here?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty conservative. But he could have gone a lot closer, though. He has no idea what's
there. Yeah, but
there.
he knows. Like, he knows he has a JP4 and that Pupcha. He doesn't want, like, it creeping up on him and one-shotting this Katyusha.
Yeah, but look, this is just not going to do anything.
Yeah. It was a little bit of an underwhelming barrage after all that fanfare. I don't even think I got a single kill, did it?
No, it did nothing. Barely did any damage. I mean, it did a little bit of damage on the battle group headquarters, but that's about it.
Oh, you know what? It's right behind the church. I just noticed that's sneaky placement right behind the church.
Demo?
Yeah, so
that's been there for a while.
It's a shame if. Okay, I was saying it'd be a shame if Barton decides to garrison that church.
Let me know if he does. Barton's just chilling with the Jagdpanzer, man.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want him to get caught out of position. That'd be very unfortunate. Because two T-70s.
Oh, that was lucky. LEIG shot just cleared a mine, a Soviet mine in the middle road. It was just fortunate for Barton. You know, seems like, I don't know, Barton's expanding slowly but surely. You know, I thought that Paul was in a big lead, but now it's kind of feeling like Barton's all right. He's feeling comfortable. He's pushing back up here and there as he chooses.
He's going to have to get control of the top of the bottom VP very soon. I mean, he's already down to 223, and he's only drained Paul to 474, which could turn out to bite him if he does go to a game 3. Because
you got
at
the
this
notepad
point,
in the pen?
I do. I'm gonna write it down today. I really will.
That VP notepad. We'll see if we can remind you.
That's right. I'm definitely doing it.
Okay,
this is happening.
The cooldown is almost finished on the Katyusha. There are a lot of soft targets in the center of Claudie. Paul's going to go scout him out with these two flamer squads. He loves to kind of run in with these things, see how much damage he can do. Okay, the Katyusha's firing against all this infantry. There's 2 kills on Grenadiers. They're trying to split. Wow, he almost annihilates the squad. There's only 1 man standing. But Barton will be smart to just go north, Grenadier. Just run north, away from all those rockets. Now the barrage is ended. Now you can go reinforce.
Yeah, he played it very cool, you know. It'd be very easy to just reflexively retreat that unit, and unfortunately you run straight through the rocket fire.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Barton can call it an Ostwin now. He just hit 100 fuel. So that will really help him push back against Paul if he can get an Ostwin and get some good licks in with that.
So Barton is well aware of the stolen Raketenwerfer, and he's going to come in with the Jagdpanzer and maybe try to shoot through the hedgerow. And the Raketenwerfer is just like, nah, too much infantry coming our way. We got a Jaeger light infantry recon squad coming, and Shrek'd up Volksgrenadiers coming, and this little invisible Raketenwerfer. And as you called, we have an Ostwind on the field, looking sharp.
And these ISGs, they just killed their 3rd mine. Killed them up north. They've killed 2
Yeah, he's getting
so
lucky
far.
with those, right?
Yeah, I mean, he might be trying to predict some mine spots. And he's
Yeah?
always been shooting at units. So Paul, like, it's always shooting at a unit near a mine because there's just so many mines. And so just, I mean, it is a little bit lucky, but it's not out of their realm. This Ostwind might blow up a mine. Ooh, well, that demo charge. That was close. That could have gone really poorly for Paul.
Oh, the one, the mine that's
Another
kind of behind
mine
the
gets
church.
killed.
Oh, yeah, the one that we were just looking at. Now wait, now
Yep.
what's going on? Does he? It was almost like he was attacking that demo, but
Yeah, it looked like he was. I mean, he has 2 sweepers, so he might have swept it at some point and just remembered that it was there.
it seems like the tension is building as these guys get bigger and badder units. This Ostwind and this Jagdpanzer, that's a formidable army protecting this northern flank. You know, the 2 T-70s, they each got a Pippa vet. And they stopped a harassment here or there. They did that one great attack where he stole the Raketenwerfer, but other than that, they've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, they only have 13 kills, and they've been on the field for, what, like 10 minutes now? It's... Now, I mean, their hard counters are just everywhere for these T-70s. Their time is kind of over. Even the Ostwind can take them down.
The Jagd is like, oh, please. Please let me feed on some T-70s.
Yeah. Oh, there goes one. Up top.
Oh, what a shot, right? Right through that little gap.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a nice shot. So Paul's doing Sturmovik attack, and that was at the battle group headquarters, or where was that?
Yes. Yep, it is. It's a little bit north of that. You can see the little red circles by the ISG and the Raketen up north. It gets shot down by the Ostwind, though. Almost lands on one of Paul's cons up top at the fuel.
Wow, awesome. I think you're a few seconds ahead of me. Get ready to pause. I'm at 24, 28, 29, 30, 31,
okay.
32.
Perfect.
Okay, was
Caddy
that 2 ships
firing
firing
again.
Base?
Yep.
Oh my god, he's got 2 light infantry squads there, but somehow they duck all the rockets. Now they're moving north.
That was close.
The battle group's down to about half health.
He's gonna have to repair that. He just definitely doesn't want to lose that forward reinforcement point.
Every time Paul brings anything near the center, the LEIGs just send it away.
Oh yeah. And this first one, do they both have that one now? Yeah, they both have that one, and they get that extra range.
IS-2 is here.
It's huge. Ooh.
IS-2 found he's looking for this Ostwind. They don't see each other now. They're just out of each other's vision. And so the IS-2 is just going to go hang out by the VP. Barton's VPs are going to become an issue. We have conscripts protecting the far northern VP. Barton's down to 154, so he's been pretty much on the 2-to-1 drain the entire game. Here comes some Shrek up Volksgrenadiers. They're going to take a few pot shots at the tail end of the IS-2, but it doesn't take much damage from them. These guys have huge armies, Ciez. I love this stuff. Now I'm happy Ami again.
Barton's capped out. He said Barton's at 100 of 100 and Paul's at 84 of 100. Yeah, I mean, you can't get much bigger than that.
And it's not just spam, too. They've got a little bit of everything, don't they? I mean, this is as combined arms as it gets.
Yeah. So Paul has his mainline infantry, his engineers, his indirect fire, 2 different kind of tanks, and an AT gun. Barton has, basically the same thing, just in different units. A couple tanks, some indirect fire, some mainline infantry, some specialist infantry.
Popping off in the south. This VP is being contested. The Mollies are in.
They're standing in that Molly, though.
Yeah, they are, Barton. Oh, no, he could lose this triple Vic Grenadier squad. Where is he microing? On the top, maybe, with the Ostwind? I don't know, but this squad, he does finally retreat them. That was fortunate.
Oh, he nades the repairing engineers.
He's getting flanked by flamers.
So much damage down there in the south.
Oh, yeah, this engineer squad down to 1 man. Oh, there's great fights going on in both places. Okay, Barton's going to win that northern VP.
Mid as well.
Mid is going crazy. How do these dudes micro this? I can't even watch it all. So Paul completely dominates that fight in the south, as we expected. But Barton's going to take the top VP. And as of right now, 117 VIPs. The drain has stopped.
It's not much breathing room, though. Paul is calling in another tank, I believe. It's going to be an 85? No, he's talking to T-34 76. That's weird. He has access to 85, so I wonder why he's calling a 76 instead. I guess it's a lot cheaper. It's 50 fuel cheaper. I mean, he might just want to ram that JP4 and then swarm it with everything else that he has.
Could you imagine?
That'd be fun to see.
Yeah, we sure would. It's very rare that the ram is the right play, but who knows? We could see it today. And
Caddy coming in mid. It's a really nice shot on one of those ISGs, but they're going to move out of the fire now. Did you see the ram? It was Hans versus somebody.
Vindicare
I think
X,
it was,
man.
Yeah,
Vindicare
that
X
ram was
with that VP ram at the very end. That was an amazing game. Yes, I definitely saw that. This like ram right at the end of the game, and then Vindicare, he loses the VP that's closest to his base, but he flanks all his infantry around and he takes the furthest VP and wins.
Yeah,
that was such a hot game on Ango. Yeah, definitely. A lot of triple vet cons rushing in against the Odd Panzer. The Ostford is there as well. The Pupshin's creeping forward.
Well, if it gets 18-ated, it's done. It's so dead.
A lot of idle units, though, from Paul on the southern portion of the map. He's just pushing with infantry. You know, everything else down here is just doing nothing and just chilling, while the infantry charge forward. And you know, Barton, he's responding with his own batch of. Oh my! Look at all these guys. Good.
All those 18-aids. You just see that? So many 18-aids. JP4's got engine damage. That's a really bad. Might get rammed from behind or just flanked from behind by this T-34.
Oh, he's trying to set it up. He's pushing off the Jaegers first. Oh man, these dudes are building huge armies. 92 pop to 91 pop.
Wonder why I didn't bring the IS-2 in as soon as that JP4 got engine damaged.
Guys, you want to leave? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that the IS-2 is just chilling, you know? He doesn't want to really... Yeah. There's no activity down here. All these units are just... Well, okay, he's putting a bunch of mines down. He's putting mines everywhere. And then, you know, instantly the ISG just clears it. He's got a demo here as well in the south. So the south is a whole batch of booby traps and ambushes and horribleness. So Barton, he really should just probably focus on the north. Caddy's firing again.
Maybe Paul just wants to kind of play it safe. You know, maybe he just doesn't want to lose his IS-2. He has the massive VP lead. Right now he has a very substantial resource income lead as well.
Yeah,
so maybe he just wants to drain. You know, Barton's only at 90. You know, you don't have to hold
he needs
TVPs
to take this top VP. It looks like he's trying to mobilize in that direction. He has repaired his battle group headquarters, but yeah, just a lot of static. You know, not a lot of static units. Just units kind of hanging out. I mean, Barton's gonna have to bring everybody north and take that VP. 86 now.
Unfortunately for Barton, his Jagdpanzer is not, you know, it's not close to substantial levels of vet, which would really help against the IS-2. You know, Loans, Vet 0, JP4 doesn't kill an IS-2 very quickly, but once you get to Vet 4, Vet 5, it just tears through that.
Okay, here come the Sturmpioniere. Their job is surely to clear out these 3 vetted up conscript squads. They're not ready to go in yet, not while they're all sitting in green cover. And the Pupshin's there too behind them. A nice setup from Paul. Here comes the T-34. He's got a nice looking skin. We haven't looked at him yet. Look at this guy. Good looking. He's keeping a watchful eye on that VP, but he's going to get hit by a bunch of Shreks. Now the IS-2's putting pressure in the center. Paul trying to keep that VP. This T-34 is just getting owned.
Yeah.
He tries to back away.
Ooh, a deflection, and then the JP4 gets it.
JP4 gets it. It's this little squad here that's trying to protect this northern VP. He's trying to harass center. Another Katyusha shot and a strafe as well. This is really what matters up here. Barton's got to clear out all this infantry and cap this point. Stop the drain. He's down to 68 now. He's wheeling away from, you know, it's like losing that Rakettenwerfer. Oh, here's a big attack coming in from, that's a, what's going on? Barton's doing a howitzer barrage. And he gets a direct hit.
Oh, that was nasty. That was beautiful hit.
He's even got flanking squads to try to pick them off as they're running away.
This T-70 is probably going to go down on top, but that IS-2 is pushing really, really hard in mid. And
okay, Barton's still on the drain. He's down to 60 bips. Oh, wow. Sturmovik
firing mid
flew
too now.
Right through my screen. And the Katyusha, Barton backs off. That's good micro in the center. He saved his guys. Just keeping Jaeger dudes near. He knows he can't give up his center VP. He has white at the top VP. The drain is stopped again at 58. And look at Paul's units. He lost a lot there. He lost the T-34. He lost the T-70. His infantry got battered. I think he still got 4 triple vet conscript squads. All right, one of them's only double vet, but good grief, what a load of vetted conscripts.
Yeah, Barton's up to 2 Vet 5 Vokes, though, and up to a Vet 2 Jaeger Light. It's Pupchen's Vet 1, Vet 2. So his army, his Ostwind's even Vet 1 as well. And his JP4 is getting close to Vet 1. And he gets that to hunt stuff down with his stealth, which that's another hotly debated topic in the community, just that Jagdpanzer stealth.
And it's amazing that Yag has been on the field so long and he doesn't have Vet 1 yet. So
yeah, other than those T-70s, didn't have a lot of targets, but he kind of needed it, though, to hunt down those T-70s. Another, I think it's what, an 85 coming in from Paul at this point? Yeah, it is.
Man, here come the
85
Russians.
and an IS-2.
Heads up, here they come. Hoorah! Here we go!
Oh, the IS-2 had a huge round on that JP and the AT gun, too.
Can Barton handle all of this? There's that Vet 1 cloak. Oh my god, Paul coming with the flank by the ammo, triplet flamers. But the Jaegers are standing up to all this infantry. Aren't they?
They're cutting down the infantry.
The Jaegers, the Axis forces are winning these fights.
Yeah, but Paul's got the VP back.
He does
That's what matters right now.
Oh my god, what a fight. Oh my god,
One Jaeger goes down mid.
shots. I would want
that 85 is going in so hard. That 85 up top. He gets the flank on the JP4.
IS-2 backing him up. Ostwind falls. Yag is turning. Paul's trying to close the door right here. Yag is down. The IS-2 is the big hero. The T-34 is even going to walk out of this. Oh man, Barton's losing infantry. Paul is looking very safe and on his way. Barton down to 49 VIPs. What a wonderful attack.
Yeah, that was well executed by Paul. He came from pretty much every direction imaginable. He cut off Barton's reinforcements. He surrounded that Jagdpanzer IV, and he got the rear armor. So the Jagdpanzer had to face the T-34-85, which gave his IS-2 and the stolen Raketen the rear armor of the Jagdpanzer IV, which they're going to penetrate every time on that rear armor, and just tore it to shreds so fast.
Really did, though. IS-2 just kind of followed the wave of infantry and the T-34-85 and just cleaned up. It was a shooting gallery for him. Look at all these Russians. This really, isn't this like a shot from the campaign or something? Look at this, guys.
Yeah.
Look at this.
The whole blob of conscripts.
That is totally print screen. Oh my goodness, look at them all coming with the IS in the background. Holy smokes. So Paul looking very comfortable. Barton's now down to 37 VPs. He actually whited it with a Rakettenwerfer. That's impressive. And this is Barton, man. He's a tournament competitor. He's going to go south as well. There's not much there. The demo is popped. No, it looks like cleared,
yeah, the sweepers.
Like detected and cleared
it
by the sweepers.
Yep.
When they're going to annihilate that Flamer squad and start capping the south, here comes a Sturmovik attack. Doesn't want to give up that VP so easily. The drain is stopped at 37. Nope, he's back on the drain. 36.
Yeah,
okay, back off the drain. Stopped at 36. Here comes the IS-2. This could be a one-shot wipe. The Jaegers were fortunate. It went into the fuel. A huge attack happening in the north. That horde of conscript has gone so deep. He's got the north VP in total control. Barton's having to fall back. The IS-2 is going to keep the bottom VP white. Strafes are coming in, killing Barton's infantrymen. The 85's back. Paul's going for the jugular.
Oh yeah, the 85 and the IS-2 are coming in on the flanks of this Raketen. The Sturmovik is there to clean up everything. Another squad goes down to that IS-2. It's about to be Vet 1. 85's just trying to crush Shreks to prevent them from shooting. First rack goes down. Barton has one more rack, but it's facing the front armor. That IS-2 at max range. It's gonna take forever to kill it at that rate. Surprised the Caddy hasn't shot yet. Caddy's up. He was just too busy microing everything else.
Yeah.
That one on that IS-2 now. Somehow, through all of this, the drain is actually stopped at 36.
Yeah, that bottom VP is still white. Paul's moving on it now, though. He's got a... This stolen Rakettenwerfer is going to cap that VP, and that's so important. Here the Katyusha fires in. Fortunately for Barton, he's already under the break of the wave.
Yeah, That battle group's really low, though. Get the caddy, yeah, it's going to get it dangerously low. One more caddy barrage definitely will take that thing out if Barton doesn't have a chance to repair it.
Barton needs to figure out which VP he's going to go for. He's going to make a little play for the southern VP.
Yeah, it's just the rack down there. That should be easy to clear. But the tanks are on their way, so I don't... He might get to white it for a second.
Oh, sure, he'll get to white it. Come on, Barton, move to the edge of the circle. Move to the corner. He's also pushing top. Barton taxed. He's just struggling. He's staying in this. You know, he's fighting to stay in this. The drain is stopped at 30.
He has over 200 fuel. I wonder, did he want to get... He hasn't converted all of his trucks. I was going to say he might get a KT, but no. He would have to convert 2 trucks. That's not going to happen.
Man, when Paul re-raises the southern VP, Barton will be on the drain again. 30 VPs is not a lot. That's 1 minute when it's 2-1. When it's 2 blue and 1 red, that'll last 1 minute, those 30 VPs.
And really, I think, so Barton has no mobile AT, so I think if he parks the IS-2 on the bottom VP, parks his T-34-85 on the top, it'd be very, very hard for Barton to push off either of those, unless he somehow gets another Jagdpanzer before the game's over.
I'm pretty impressed by Paul's conscript preservation.
Yeah, for sure. People give Paul a lot of crap,
man.
but he's a
They're
pretty good player.
flimsy units. It's so easy to lose them and for them to get wiped. And somehow he has 4 triple vet conscript squads. That's impressive.
Yeah, especially against this constant ISG fire, and
yeah.
like Ostwinds can tire him up pretty quickly too. And it's funny too that Stolen
20.
Ketten is at 2. It's at 2 pips a vet.
Yeah, that was big. That was a big moment picking up that Raketen Werfer. It has seen so much action, you know, just sort of kept those tanks at bay, kept the Ostwind at bay when he was trying to push north. This could be the nail in the coffin, take out the HQ. Barton's kind of moving north, but look at all the conscripts. They're ready to defend it from afar. Take notes, people. Here's how you defend a VP. You know, you just get in cover from long range, and if anybody's stepping in that circle, they're going to pay. And if they're about to white it, you step in. Now, he didn't time that perfectly, so Barton stops the drain at 12. But it's looking like it'll be lights out any second now for the SNF 5 champ. As this flag raises, 24 more seconds, Barton. Have you got anything left?
He has a Jagdpanzer 4 here. I don't know if it can get anywhere in the next 10 seconds, or at least 20 seconds, 18 seconds, but we'll see.
This looks like GG. Barton's infantry is pretty much cleaned out. He's only got 1 nice squad, and they're standing in their base. He's just going to toss it. He knows he can't stop the drain. Good game. Well played. Chalk one up for Paul. Our SNF 5 champ has got his back up against the wall. We're going to come back. Oh, now I got to sit up. Look at it.
Yeah, you're not going to pull me, right?
Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. We're good, man. Everything's good. All right, guys, we're going to chalk one up for Paul. We're going to go to the break, and then we're going to follow right into Game 2 and see if Paul can send Barton out of Operation Charlie Fox. Raise your honkers. Let's see some SNF Bartons in chat. We got to give the pride of Poland the power to push through and force an ace game. We'll be right back.